where we explore the most exciting cars shaping the future of the auto world. Today, we're diving into one of the most thrilling revivals in modern muscle car history, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss for 29. An icon from the golden era of American muscle returns, reimagined for a new generation of gearheads and performance purists. With cutting-edge technology, jaw-dropping power. A brief history of the Boss for 29. Before we jump into what makes the 2026 Boss for 29 special, let's take a step back. The original Boss for 29 debuted in 1969, built to homologate a monstrous 7.0-liter V8 engine for NASCAR. Only 1,358 units were made over 2 years, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after Mustangs ever produced. Its legacy isn't just tied to raw power but to exclusivity, presence, and its no-compromise approach to performance, design and styling. From the first glance, the 2026 Boss for 29 looks like it means business. It draws heavily from the aggressive styling cues of its predecessor but blends them seamlessly with Ford's current design language. The front fascia is sculpted with a menacing blacked-out grille, deep air intakes, and a pronounced power dome hood to accommodate its massive engine. Wide fenders house staggered 20-inch wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, giving it an unmistakably planted stance. Subtle Boss for 29 badging along the fenders and rear bumper offers a overly retro interior and luxury. Step inside, and the Boss for 29 welcomes you with a cockpit designed for spirited driving. Recaro racing seats upholstered in Alcantara and leather hug the driver and passenger in place. Red contrast stitching and unique Boss branding throughout the cabin remind you this is no ordinary Mustang. Tech hasn't been ignored either. The latest SYNC5 infotainment system powers a 13.2-inch central touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Ford Pass integration. However, much like the car itself, the tech is there to support the drive, not distract from it. A flat-bottom steering wheel, carbon fiber trim inserts, and a short-throw shifter add to the motorsport vibe. Engine and performance. Under the hood lies the beating heart of the Boss, a new 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine. Codenamed Godzilla for 29, this aluminum block engine is a modern reimagining of the legendary powerplant that made the original Boss famous. It produces a staggering 670 horsepower and 615 pound-foot of torque, delivered with spine-tingling precision. The engine is mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission, no automatic option here. Ford is doubling down on driver engagement, making the 2026 Boss for 29 a true enthusiast's machine. A high-performance clutch, upgraded driveshaft, and a limited-slip rear differential ensure that all that power gets to the ground efficiently. Handling. While the original Boss for 29 was more of a straight-line monster, the 2026 model has been developed with track performance in mind. Ford's performance division has equipped the car with a revised MagneRide suspension system, adaptive dampers, and an advanced traction control suite that can be dialed back or turned off entirely for purists. Massive Brembo brakes with 6-piston front calipers and carbon ceramic rotors ensure the car stops as well as it goes. The suspension has been tuned specifically for the Boss, offering sharper turn-in response, reduced body roll, and increased lateral grip. Track mode, launch control, and line lock come standard, but unlike other Mustangs, the Boss for 29 also includes a heritage mode, a unique setting that simulates the looser, rawer dynamics of classic muscle cars. It's an emotional experience that bridges the past and present. Limited production. Just like its 1969 predecessor, the 2026 Boss for 29 won't be mass-produced. Ford has confirmed only 1,500 units will be built globally, each individually numbered and accompanied by a certificate of authenticity. Buyers will also receive an invitation to the exclusive Boss Track Experience, a Ford performance program where owners get one-on-one instruction from pro drivers and track time with their car. The rarity factor ensures the Boss for 29 will become an instant collector's item. Enthusiasts and investors alike are expected to scramble for allocation, and with such limited production, demand will almost certainly outstrip supply. Pricing and availability. Pricing for the 2026 Mustang Boss 429 starts at approximately $105,000, a hefty sum, but one that reflects the engineering, performance, and exclusivity on offer. Deliveries are expected to begin in the fall of 2025, with Ford Performance dealers taking deposits as early as summer. Options include a track pack with additional aero and a roll cage, a Heritage Color Series offering classic shades like Wimbledon White and Grabber Blue, and a carbon fiber package for those wanting the ultimate weight savings. The verdict. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss for $29 is more than a tribute, it's a full-throttle celebration of everything that makes the muscle car genre so beloved. Ford could have taken the easy route and slapped a badge on a standard GT, but instead, they've gone all in with a bespoke engine, unique chassis tuning, and a philosophy centered around driving purity. In a time when electric performance and downsizing are becoming the norm, the Boss 429 stands proudly as a V8-powered rebellion, a loud, raw, unapologetic machine built for those who still crave the smell of gasoline and the thrill of a manual gearbox. Whether you're a die-hard Mustang enthusiast or simply a lover of automotive passion, the Boss for $29 is a shining beacon of what happens when a car company listens to its roots and builds something for the soul, not just the spec sheet. The verdict. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss for $29 is more than a tribute, it's a full-throttle celebration of everything that makes the muscle car genre so beloved. Ford could have taken the easy route and slapped a badge on a standard GT, but instead, they've gone all in with a bespoke engine, unique chassis tuning, and a philosophy centered around driving purity. In a time when electric performance and downsizing are becoming the norm, the Boss 429 stands proudly as a V8-powered rebellion, a loud, raw, unapologetic machine built for those who still crave the smell of gasoline and the thrill of a manual gearbox.